Hello, Cinder here. If you're like me and you've been in the scam baiting community for a while now, you know that having a way to call these scammers and actually have your number masked isn't always consistent. Most scam baiters can tell you of times where they've had to download multiple apps just to get one number only for it to be blocked by the scammer almost immediately anyways, or just straight up having to pay for these extra numbers. Well, I'm here to tell you that there is a better solution in our new age. Gone are the days of having to buy VoIP services, and gone are the days of having FireRTC ban you and then not allowing any new accounts to be created. Because, ladies and gentlemen, I would like to introduce you to Bobrtc. Unlike all the other methods I just talked about, Bobrtc is made for scam baiting as its sole purpose. It is completely free, and to get started, all you have to do is log in with your Discord. Discord is of course free as well if you don't already have an account. This up here is my Discord name. If anyone was wondering, I do in fact have very big ones. But after you've linked your Discord, you are good to go. That is all you had to do, and you are ready to call scammers at your own discretion. So first off, we want to click on the phone book. And as you can see, there are hundreds of numbers added every single day, as well as different categories. As you can see, there's pretty much every scam you can think of. As you can see, most of these calls are toll-free, meaning that you can just jump right into the calls, no waiting needed. But for the ones that aren't toll-free, you can still call them, but you need to make sure you have acquired enough of these C points. I don't know what C is supposed to stand for, but pretty much these are just the points that dictate how much non-toll-free calls you can make. The only thing you would have to worry about XP for is at a certain threshold. I forget the amount, but once you surpass that amount, you get to the ability to add your own phone numbers. So like if you've been called and harassed by scammers, you can add their number to there, and the whole Bobrtc community will be able to call them. As you can see, I have a lot of both of these numbers, so I may be able to post a video at some point explaining the best way to farm this the most efficiently. So if literally one person asks for it, I will make that video. That is how desperate I am to appease you people. But let's get right on into a call. We'll just pick this refund scam here. So as you can see, it's connecting the call. And as you can see, it gives us our caller ID in case they ask for it. We're just going to go ahead and hang up that just so we don't have to hear it. The best thing about Bobrtc is you do call from a different number every single time you call. So if I connect another call, you will notice that the caller ID will be different. This of course allows us to be able to call scammers as much as we want without them being able to block us, as well as doing it safely, because none of them are our real numbers. Now that is by far the best feature on Bobrtc, but we do have some other features we can look at here. 2020 has been a big update for them. They have been going crazy. As you can see, they have a pitch shift option, pretty much a voice changer. You can go really high or really low. They even have bots. Now these bots will make phone calls for you. There's sound effect bots, and then just actual bots that just sit on the phone and waste the scammer's time. Two of my personal favorite are Dr. Doofenshmirtz, for example, and the Rickroll. But you can see that it explains everything you need to know about that. Here you can see the statistics for the phone calls being made to this particular number. There's been 89 calls, and it looks like we've wasted about 61 minutes of their time. Down here you can leave, so like for example, if I was getting an answer from these scammers and I wanted to broadcast that to other people, I could just click that, indicating that that they are in fact picking up, so other scam baiters know to go here. Same thing if you're going straight to voicemail, you can warn other scam baiters not to call this number, because it's kind of a waste of a time if there's a bunch of straight to voicemail options. Down here, as you can see, I'm the only person on this particular number, but however, if this was a popping number, there could be up to 10 people. Of course, we can all commune and share information on this particular number, like what the scammers are asking for, which ones are the angriest, just because those are usually the most fun. I almost forgot that there is a rapid dialer here. So for example, you get hung up on, it automatically redials, I think up to 50 calls. So you just hit that and you won't have to do anything for 50 calls, just sit there and talk to people. However, if you are using this function, it does give you the same number every time. So if you want the ability to call from a different number every time, you will have to hang up and just redial. So another little tip I wanted to give you guys, this does actually double as a call flutter, because you can just open multiple tabs. So for example, if I go here and then just paste this tab, boom, I'm calling the exact same number from 2 different lines. You can set up some sort of audio source near the speaker, playing a recorded message, for example. And effectively, you can open as many tabs as your computer can handle, or as you want, and just flood their lines with the same signal, or, you know, a song, anything you want playing. It doesn't even have to be anything. They could just say hello to nothing. And that's a really good way to make them change their numbers quickly if you wanted to. That's pretty much it, guys. As you can see, it took me only a few minutes to explain why Bobrtc is the best thing to ever happen to scam baiting, and I do stand by that statement. You can freely and safely call as many scammers as you want, so now there is no excuse. If you want to be calling scammers, you can do it all from your web browser. If you do enjoy scam baiting, I do happen to post videos of exactly that, me harassing scammers for hours. So come check it out if you want to add a few extra inches to your penis. But that's pretty much been it, guys. As always, it's been really good. I have been Cinder, and this is what I call my outro. See ya.